guys. If you are watching this, then you know what that means. It is a sketchbook time. I know, it feels like it's been a bazillion years. And hopefully the quality for this is better. I'm still trying to figure out how to make my webcam like full screened, because it seems like with my recording software it only records in high quality when it's like boxed format. I have a Logitech webcam, still figuring it out, so new to this. But yeah, let's get into the sketchbooks. So, I'm not gonna lie, I have said this before, that sketchbooks and I have a love-hate relationship. There was a time where I was really into sketchbooks, I was really inspired, I was really happy, and I was eating through these bitches like crazy. And I think I'm slowly getting back into that love of doing warm-ups and drawing and stuff. And these were actually during a very, very, very hard part of my life. This one in particular was done when we were homeless. So, for you guys who don't know these, the reason why they look weird and they're very small. I actually waited till I got 2 of them so you guys can have like a decent sized video. Was because they are a part of a Midori, a travel sketchbook. So, this is a Midori, and this is how I keep my Midori. This one's new, I haven't put anything in it. So, this one, I have to be careful with what I can show. So, yeah, okay. So, this one's just a very basic notebook that I have that I keep my finances in, so I don't, like, forget about it. And then I also have, like, notes, because it's going to take forever to fill out a giant notebook with just finances, because I'm not made of money. So then, here's another insert. I painted this one with ink, black, because you guys know me, I like black. So, this is just a plain sketchbook insert. This is another sketchbook insert, but this is one I tried doing with washi tape, and some packing tape to, like, seal the washi tape in. Just a little something different than the basic, like, beige, because I didn't like the beige. I now learned that I can, like, make my own, and they're very fucking easy. I just have to invest in a long arm stapler, but, Mama don't have that kind of cash right now for a stapler like that, so that's gonna be a while. But yeah, haven't worked in this yet, but, well, I have, and, this baby has seen me through San Japan, seen me through being homeless, and it's slowly becoming my new favorite sketching thing. Another big thing was I had to tell myself with sketchbooks that I didn't have to make stuff nice because, like I was saying, I know I'm rambling right now, but it's a little important. I was going crazy with sketchbooks. I was, doing so much stuff and filling them in with so much stuff that I wasn't turning them into, like, finished illustrations pretty much. And I think that's also what got me burnt out on them, it was just I wasn't using them to warm up, to doodle around, to mess around. I'm also notorious for not warming up, and I'm changing that because I can totally see the difference in my art when I warm up with something and when I don't warm up with something. So, let's just get into the rambles, why don't we? Alright, so this one is from October 5th. Great. Yeah, October 5th, and ended, in December 20th. So let's just get started. So these were some concept sketches of my character Dimitri, where I was trying to make his, like, older form, and these were just ideas, and I ended up sticking with this one because it just fit him more. The others didn't work because he has, like, really big bushy curly hair. And so I was like, fuck it, everyone's doing the side cut. You'll have a side cut, Dimitri. And so then, yeah, so that was that. And then I figured out his outfit and all that jazz, except I got rid of the weird belt thing here. I got rid of that. And then just a little doodle of him and his boyfriend, Gabriel, from our magical Crackland roleplay stuff. And then Anna, Aerofix Dracona, drew a little Dimitri in here. She really liked my sketchbook too, so there's going to be a couple of ones with her in here because we took this one off to a coffee shop, and we did, like, the cool thing of going to a coffee shop and sketching inside the coffee shop and just hanging out. But, yeah, here was little kid Dimitri. that, knowing me, I may or may not finish digitally because I'm a whore. And then, wouldn't be a sketchbook without some rose practice and random still lives. I actually got a lot better at doing still lives in the course of doing these sketchbooks. And I'm enjoying doing them so much more now. It was so funny. I didn't used to, but now I really am. Here's another one. This one is of my character Cassie. This was her being older, and again, just a ballpoint pen. Oh, I guess I should explain what mediums I used too. This is when you know I'm rusty. So majority of these sketchbooks were done with Copic grays, because I have like almost all of the Copic grays, because I like me some monotone, and ballpoint pens. This one was done with blue ballpoint pen, but most of them were done with ballpoint pen. I don't know what it is. For these sketchbooks, I enjoy ballpoint pen over like sketching with pencil a lot. So yeah, a lot of ballpoint pen stuff. And I also recently, because I never promote myself, I bought myself one of my mugs from Redbubble. This is my Art Rambles mug. Redbubble link is in the description if you want to get your own. And so I bought this when I first made it because I like, testing out my own merch and stuff. And so then I was like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have this on my desk, and I'm going to fill it with crap that I can grab at. So, yeah. I did use the drink from it. So, it's also a good mug. But, yeah. So, yeah, I've been really into ballpoint pens. And so this one was Cassie. And then, here we go. Here's where I'm about to start, like, zooming it up a bit. Alright, so these were thumbnail ideas. None of which I went with. They were going to be with, I think this was a pencil too. Yeah, this was a pencil. Haha, ironic. I wanted to do a Halloween, your character here, but due to my depression and other shit, none of that happened. So, yay for not happening. So, another Rose, and then another Cassie. This one's when she's younger. And then I cut it off with my brush pen. And a Zeffy. Wouldn't be a Michi sketchbook without a Zeffy in it. So I actually really like this sketch of her. So who knows? I may or may not finish it or redraw it. I'll probably just end up redrawing it. And then this was me, I believe after... No, this wasn't. Before we moved in. I remember now. We're getting to the point where a lot of drama almost happened. I was like super excited for Halloween. I was excited for my wedding. Ready for Halloween. So this was still really early. Really. So there's going to be a couple of random little jump cuts here and there. But that is because I had to have stuff go on in the background and annoying. But anyway, something I love about sketchbooks, well, love and hate, is that during these times, you look back on, and at least whenever I see a sketchbook, I remember like where I was, if it was a important day when I was sketching, And so this was actually during a very, very, very awkward family barbecue, where it was with family members that I had never met before that weren't part of, well, I mean, technically I'm married. They are my family now. But, it wasn't a fun time. And so I'm just like, I'm gonna really work in this sketchbook. And so, like, the next couple of pages were me just literally doing that. So this was at that party. This was at that party. These were at that party. These are really good ones, though. These are really good ones of Tetsu. And idea of a character that doesn't look like this at all. So, but yeah. Just throwing my mind in it. This is also at that party. And then I think... Oh, no, I missed one. This was another time. This was when we went to the Starbucks. So I must have been wrong about the Dimitri. That must have been when I was at her house. But I remember this was definitely when we were at the Starbucks. Anna drew my girl Cleo. Because Anna brought her sketching supplies. And so she had these like cute little markers and stuff. And I think it's really, really cute. And then ideas for a crack character that is a very much side character now. His name is Celestine, and he is a shadow mage. And there's that beep. Alright, sorry for those cuts. Just my life, right? So I'm gonna finish this one, and then we're gonna have a little jump cut. And yeah, so get my stuff situated. So yeah, here's ideas for a crack character. This is when I tried adding more markers to my stuff. And you know what's funny is, like, this one has a couple more colored bits in it. I'm really not feeling my Copics anymore. And it makes me really sad because I have a lot of them. And so, I don't know, I'm really more for these. I'm more into the monotone look. I like it so much better than actually, like, finishing stuff. Who knows? I might have another random pop in there every now and then, so... Let's see, what was this? Oh, these were thumbnails and some math for a future project I want to do, which I probably still do, but I have to find a time where I can just sketch away, so my little messy thumbnails. Some good warm-ups. This fucking weird-ass Cleo. More warm-ups, just getting ready for work and junk, so... Yeah, you can see quite a few of these. A merm, more warm-ups... Monster High Evolution dolls? I don't know why I wrote that. I wrote, like, a note here, and I don't know why. Idea of my character... mine and my friend's character, Blair, back in her little nunnery outfit, my world's versions of nuns. And just some notes on that, and... Yeah, right around here is, when Cody and I... Actually, I think it was this day... was, no, it wasn't this day, because the day that it happened I was devastated, but, this was when Cody and I found out we were homeless, a few weeks before our wedding, so that was not fun. So, this wasn't in October, this wasn't done in October, I don't know why I wrote October, this was done in September. Yeah, this was done in September. So, yeah, that wasn't fun. So this started in September, and then I ended it in December. So then there's where the long breaks happened. I think this was like one of the last things I drew. Yeah, that was one of the last things I drew up until I think we were getting our apartment. So these next ones are really messy because I just couldn't. I couldn't. Yeah, these are terrible. These are really bad. And then, yeah, this is when we found out we got our apartment. I drew myself, and I'm like, we're almost free. I can't wait. So this is when we found out we got our apartment. I was just really fucking happy. And so, this was a personal note page. There wasn't any drawing on it, but there was a lot of personal vent stuff I wrote out that I didn't want people to see, so I literally just ripped it out and threw it away. And then, I believe this was after we moved in. Yeah, this was after we moved in. So, yeah, these last ones. Okay, so this was right before we moved in. This was after we moved in. It was October. I believe at this time it was after my wedding. Yeah, it was after my wedding. And I started watching some Halloween movies and getting in the feel and being all lovey-dovey with my hubby. And then I didn't draw dick for November, so that's where this gap is with the pink pen. And I remember these last things were in December, so I literally didn't draw shit in November. I just took that month to recuperate and de-stress, and so this was when I was working through the idea of a new chibi style, not getting rid of my old one, but just a new one, and I'll boop a little example on screen of what the finished one was looking like. But I was just experimenting with that, experimenting more. And then my last one for this one was trying to do another colored image of my character Thea. I mean, not Thea, Tessa. What the fuck did I say? Thea. Take some turns, not right now, of my mage character, Tessa. So that finishes this one with all of my stickers. And now there's going to be another jump cut where I go into this one. We're back with a jump cut. All right, so we are now on my last one, which is one I finished recently. Started on the 1st of the year and ended... Did I actually write an end date? No, but okay, I know this picture. I finished this picture yesterday. So this was finished on February 8th, 2019. So the stickers here were done by Snail Monster, or Impossible Snail on Twitter. This was done by Safar Lou on YouTube. And then more Impossible Snail of Approval on Twitter. Because I love his stuff, and I love Safar's stuff. So I got her her lover's card sticker. I thought this was gonna be bigger when I got it, but that's Redbubble sometimes. So anyway, all right. So yeah, this was started right when I cut my hair and I dyed my hair. So if you guys don't know, I'm a redhead now. But yeah, this was done with no, not Color Ace. It was done with a special kind of pencil. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, just a little me and my little lacy tunic. Thank you, computer. But oh, this was a warm up, more pencil with brush pen. Because that's what these were. These were brush pen and pencil. And I'm not really feeling brush pen anymore. Like I said, I'm really feeling that ballpoint pen. But pencil, brush pen, cupcake, and it was a warm-up of a shared character. Wow, Michelle. Character Demetriel. Here are some warm-ups that I did. Just of some random characters, some personal characters. And then I just did a little, like, gray thing in the background to make them kind of pop. These were done as warm-ups. Really like them. I like the expressions in them. And so, again, more rose practice. Like I said, surprise, surprise, wouldn't be a Michi sketchbook without some roses in it. So, more warm-ups. More warm-ups. This was, this is actually an idea for a character named Kareen, and I think I have a picture of her, yeah. So this was like her sketch, pretty much. My first time trying to draw Kareen, design her out. And then I decided to do this one, where she is pretty much like the stereotypical anime murder wife. I even gave her a little anime schoolgirl uniform. But yeah, this is Kareen. Excuse me, wow! Done with Copic markers, ballpoint pen, and that's all. So for the thick blacks, I just used my black Copic. And so these were done when I was dog sitting. That's right. Okay, so a lot of these were done when I was dog sitting because I couldn't do much else. So this is the Zodiac Lord, Morgan's character Isabella, his Horseman of War. I just really, really wanted to color her. So I did, and I used ballpoint pen again and Copic, and then for the pink, I just used a pink highlighter. I think I used my Amazon ones that I used for my bullet journal. Yeah, that's what I used. So really cute, just turning all cute and fluffy in the winter. Some thumbnails, composition ideas. This was a print I may or may not do. But, yeah, I was confused Tetsu because I haven't drawn her in a while. She was very, very emotional and upset when I was. And so, okay, these are terrible. These were ideas for, like, a new logo, and I already know what I'm going to go with for my new logo, but it's not going to be any of these. So, yeah, just some, like, bad logo ideas. More still lives. This is what I was talking about, where I'm actually pretty proud of these. I was doing some cherries. So, these look so much better in person than on camera. But yeah, I was just doing some warm-ups of these, and this is also when I was dog sitting because the dog was being weird and I couldn't really work on anything. So all I did was sketch stuff. So I sketched some cherries, sketched out some strawberries. So this one looks really weird, but I looked up and there was this like weird strawberry-filled cream thing. So, yep, there's that. These were going to be buy me a coffee update thumbs. I'm going to use this one though. So the picture's not done yet at the time of recording this, but you will see a video for that very soon because that's going to be a topic video. But yeah, that was just some basic thumbs that I wanted to update my little buy me a coffee banner thing. And a video about why I don't always tip people. So stay tuned. Don't know when that'll be, but that'll be there. More dog sitting stuff. I did a lot when I was dog sitting, now that I think about it. This is the Zodiac Lord's Gabriel, and then I did a Dimitri under him, being all blushy and a dork. But yeah, this is fun. Oh, this was me figuring out my new work schedule. So I was just like thinking things through, and so my new work schedule is like Mondays and Fridays. I have as personal days. Those are my days off. And then the rest of the week I work. So, you know, like a real job. So here's a thumbs for a comic I may or may not do. It would be like a one-off comic, but it was a really stupid joke I had. But I wanted to put those in there so I wouldn't forget. And so these are when I was back home. Okay, I remember this. This is when I got back home. So I doodled some Alidors, little dorpy Alidors. And then this is when I was like going through my Copic binge, because if you can look here, like so many of them had crystallized and were useless, and so I was going through that with this and just some washi tape. So this right here, though, this was just a hair idea thing because I saw how my buddy Ken did like Copic hair, and I'm like, whoa, that looks really neat. And I love the way he does it, and I can't replicate it. So it just looks like liquid metal hair. So still think it's neat, Ken. So I was trying to figure out how you did it, and I couldn't figure it out properly. So that was just sticking around with that. And then just a random little face. This was my thank you speed paint for my patrons, and it was of Blair and her big braid. So yeah, a little bit more was done with this one. But I believe I used... Did I use brush pen? I think I did use brush pen for this. I can't remember, but I believe I did. So there's that. A couple more warm-ups, more washi tape. And there's no reason to put it here besides I just had this like ripped off piece of washi tape I couldn't use, so stuck them in here. More still lives. This time I did some pumpkins. I really like the split open pumpkin. So I think this is when I actually stopped doing the still lives. It was like right around here. This looks like a fucked up teddy bear, but it was supposed to be a controller at an angle, and then some blueberries, and I even drew myself like hangry bear. What the fuck? So, here were more ideas that I was going with for my logo, more finalized ideas. Again, it's not done yet, so I can't like boop it up in the corner, but channel banner ideas, yada yada yada. And then this one is another crack character, but she needed an update for when she gets older, and so this is Iris, but I'm gonna change a few things. Again, ballpoint pen. There, let me see if you guys wanna like look at her. So Iris, more warm-ups. This is a Ticks and Turns picture I want to do. So, more still lives. Like I said, I was wrong. That must have been the last still lives of fruit. So, just some more random still lives around my desk. And then, this was a little base I made. Like, I actually made this base. And then I didn't want to, like, throw it out. So, I just taped it in here. Some more warm-ups. More faces. More jazz. Just get my wrist active. I forgot I drew this thing. So I started off with the head, and then I gave it a long neck, and I don't know who the fuck this is. This is nobody. But I have them saying yeet. So they are beautiful. They are magical. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I don't know why I did this. But I did. And this is yeet. This is yeet. So I was doodling these during a phone call with a buddy of mine. Started with a head. The head's not that bad, but I didn't finish it. And then random weird mouse cup thing and some dongo, I think is what it's called. I'm just gonna not insult people. We're on the last page, and this is gonna be the thumbnail for my new channel banner when I update it. But yeah, bumped wire. But it's a Cleo. This was the idea I got literally last night, and so I just sketched it up. And I think it's really cute and pretty because she's got really long hair that's always tied back. And since she's my new mascot, I thought, well, might as well make it of her. So you're going to see a colored, fixed up version of this for my channel banner and probably my Twitter banner too. But yeah, that's my sketchbook. This one was a lot quicker than the other one, but I had a lot less to say because this was just me filling it up. But I can totally tell the difference from this sketchbook to this sketchbook in the course of just a couple months. So I don't know when my next sketchbooks will be up because while I'm doing it in this format, I like having two over just one. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's been a long time since I've done sketchbook tours. But hopefully I can also figure out my webcam setup better so I can do more traditional videos. And I will leave the ramble here. As always, guys, I will. See you next time. Bye.